Okay, we're gonna move into our segment, NES Game Talk. What NES games did you bring to the table for this month for Game Talk? Very excited to find out. Brian, tell us about your NES game of choice.
Sure, Teddy, I'd be happy
Game, singular game.
to. My NES game of choice is Shadow of the Ninja by Natsume. Oh, darn it, I had a joke, but I blew it. Can I start again? Hold on.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Yep, start again.
There we go.
Rewind.
So, guys,
Alex is sharpshooting
I'm
ready.
going to ask you 3 questions here. Do you like platformers on the NES?
No.
Okay, do you like ninjas?
No.
Do you like do you like co-op games?
Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I like co-op games.
Okay, then I got a game for you. It's one of the most popular ninja
That
games.
was your joke? No, that was not a joke. By definition, that is not a joke. There was no punchline.
Yeah.
You just ask us a series of questions.
that was a quiz.
I didn't even answer.
Well, you didn't let me get to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
that was
okay.
a pop. That was the pop quiz. Did you get this mixed up?
No, he's
Okay.
got the punchlines to come. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Then I got, if you like ninjas, fast-paced action, and platformers on the NES, then I got the game for you.
Action.
That's right. I'm talking about the one and only ninja platformer that everybody thinks of on the NES, starring your favorite ninja, and that's Shadow of the Ninja. Did you get the joke?
Because it's supposed to be about one of the other ninjas.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's supposed to
it's
be Shinobi.
Wrong console, but that's the same gist.
No, Shinobi's on NES.
Oh, I know,
Don't even
yeah.
at me.
But that's a terrible port. I got
Still
you.
is.
Yeah, Shinobi is on the NES, so yes, you could go with Shinobi. But I was thinking Ninja Gaiden. That was the punchline. Probably wasn't too good, but Shadow of the Ninja by Natsume.
Wow.
I haven't played a game by these guys I don't like yet. This is a co-op ninja game. It's a side-scroller platformer like Ninja Gaiden, but it's a lot more slower paced. Ninja Gaiden is all about fast action. One enemy dies in one hit. In this game, enemies die in a few hits. BioPhoenix brought up when he was watching me play it that the enemies take too much health, and that is they take too many hits, which is kind of true. But it's a more thinking man's ninja game. You have to there's 5 stages and 3 parts each. You get 5 or so continues, and you can pick one of 2 ninjas. One begins with an H, Haru something, and another is Karita, I want to think. I don't really remember. But you start out, you have 2 weapons. You have a sword that you can extend by getting a power-up, and that lasts as long as you get hit, I think, 2 or 3 times, and then it goes back to the short sword. That's my favorite weapon, because I just like using a sword as a ninja. And then you have I don't know what it's called, but it's like a spinny little thingy that has a point at the end that you swing, and it has a longer reach,
Flail?
but it's like a
Mace?
flail. Yeah, like a flail or a mace, but it's a ninja weapon. Like a scythe. Like in Dragon Quest, you have the sickle, chain sickle. It's kind of like that, but it's like a ninja weapon. You have a longer reach.
Kusari Gama.
Yeah, that might be it. I'm gonna say that's it. But you have a longer reach. You can power that up to be even longer, but it's a little weaker. You also get different power-ups. There's these little things you can hit, and they give you power-ups. Like think of Candle in Castlevania or something. In the power-ups is either health. You get a little bit of health or a lot of health, and you have special weapons. So there's a ninja star, which gives you a little bit of a ranged attack, and a bomb, which gives you explosive power, but it kind of like drops on the floor and rolls down on enemies below you. It's good for. So they're good, but the problem is with it is they replace your other weapon. There's no way to switch it off by hitting select. So you have to run out of that weapon before you go back to your normal weapon. So I wish you could kind of change that, like hit select and like maybe you want to save that to a boss or some tough area. So that's a bad part about it that not bad, but I don't like it. It's very pattern recognition, so Spencer wouldn't like it. So the difficulty in the game is learning the levels, learning the patterns, learning the enemies, which Spencer's right about. A lot of games are pattern recognition, and this is no different. But the music's great. It has a really jamming soundtrack. This game has a subtle difficulty. Subtle. I said subtle, but I meant subtle. it starts out, and the last level is by far the toughest. So first time you play it, you'll probably get to stage 3 or 4 before you run out of continues. Probably stage 3. Second time you'll get a little bit further, and the third time you'll probably make it to the third or fourth time you'll probably make it to the last stage. But the difficulty spike really starts from there. There's a gauntlet you got to run through, all these guys throwing javelins at you, and you got to take the right way to get to health. And it's all about learning the enemies' types, which a lot of these old NES games are about, learning the enemy types, positions in the game, Castlevania or anything like that, Mega Man. You got to learn where they're at, and you get better by playing it. It's very addictive in that nature. Like, you want to do better. It's not long like a lot of NES games. Like, even though it's difficult, once you learn it, you can breeze through it in under an hour or so, like a lot of NES games are. The last boss has a lot of health, so you got to kind of learn his pattern a lot before and hammer at him before it starts going down. And just really great music too. I wish I could play it. The music. It is getting a remake on modern consoles by the guys who did the Pocky and Rocky Tango project. They did Pocky and Rocky and Ninja Saviors, Return of the Ninja Warriors, and Wild Arms Reloaded. It's coming out, I think, later this year or early next year. Probably more early next year, but it's getting a full modern convenience remake. And that's one of the reasons I picked this one, because it's also on Switch Online. I wanted to pick something that people could actually play, and I think if they didn't emulate. And this is one that's available. Also, the remake is coming out, so I figured I'm excited for the remake. I want to pick it up because it looks really good. Like, modern graphics, probably change some things on the game, make it more accessible to people. And the original composers are back making the music. That's Shadow of the Ninja, or it looks like an N, so Shanao, but good game. I know Spencer, it's probably not up your alley, but that's okay. But if you like platformers, and good NES platformers you haven't tried, try it out. It's on Switch, or you can just emulate it, or whatever you want to do, or play the remake later, coming out next year.
I want.
Yeah, the artwork's cool too. So there's the two ninjas. The girl is called Kari something, and the boy is called H something. I never actually played the co-op.
The girl's called I don't know her name, and the boy's also I don't know.
Boy, I don't know H. I don't know.
But there's no difference. They're just like one's orange, one's blue.
Harumaki.
Yeah, but it's
okay. The boy's name is Hayate.
Okay, thank you.
And the other one is Kaide.
Yeah, and there's no thank you, Spencer. There's no difference in playing ability. They're just different colors. And I never played 2-player because I don't have friends, so I don't have somebody to play with.
Yeah, friends.
So I just decided.
They're your friends.
Thank you, but I don't think. Well, yeah. I think only 2 of 3 of you would actually play this co-op with me. But
I would play with
I take offense to what you said about I take offense to what you said about Spencer, because I've said this before in our Shinobi map out, and I'll say it again. Spencer is the most ninja guy I know. Yeah, see?
He's worked on his ninja culture. He's really getting it now.
These are good stars. These are stars.
Yeah.
Well, he bought that Shinobi arcade machine, so
yeah, I've been playing it. Whatever.
Yeah, but Shinobi arcade machine. Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's in my gym. It's in my home gym.
It's in my home gym. Yeah. It gets
I run a trip.
I do it.
I run a treadmill.
Between sets. Yeah.
Gym. What's a gym? You mean a gaim?
A gaim. Oh, a gaim.
It's a Simpsons. So I've tried to get another Simpsons reference in. Sorry. Since my
that.
joke at the beginning wasn't good, I figured I'd try to make up for it.
You should have
played
it. Well, so since your joke wasn't good, you stole another thing.
Yeah, you stole another bad joke. Hey, can I give you some praise, Brian? Can I do that?
Oh, what's coming here? You're gonna. This is a trick.
This is a trick? No trick here. There's no trick. I want to praise you because you picked a game, and I love that you strategically picked a game that people could play today. Like, there's means for them to play it today, and because there's a remake coming out.
Yeah,
so we can actually
put thought into it.
We can generate some buzz. So I do appreciate that. And I know Alex is going to pick some game that nobody's ever heard of.
This is a jab. No.
Nobody will look up ever again.
Me,
it is a jab.
Evolution Dino Dudes is on the PS5, just so we're all clear about that.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, Brian's never heard of it. Would you believe that?
You talking about Dino Wars?
Look, 1 in a million. 1 in a million. It's Brian. Never.
Yeah, it's definitely him. He's the only one who's
Plays
never heard
Wario
of
on the
that.
Virtual Boy. Never heard of Dino Dudes.
But no, I do appreciate that, Brian. So thank you for that.
I know you guys think I don't put thought into this, but I do put thought into it.
Yeah. So Brian, where did you?
So Spencer,
where did you get this game?
I got this in either.
Sears.
I got this in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, either Dormont or the south side of Pittsburgh or Squirrel Hill in around 2013, 14.
2013.
Wow.
Oh my God. 2014.
I used to work at a video game store when NES games were cheap, so I got a lot of cheap games that way.
The reason I ask is that in 1991, GamePro ran a contest for this game, or ran a contest, and the prize was this game. They gave away 10 copies of it, and it was an exclusive edition which had a password feature not included in the retail versions.
I was a GamePro subscriber since '92, and I never knew that.
Well, this happened in '91.
Just missed out. Yeah.
Oh,
right after. Sorry, right before you joined.
My first
December
one was
of '91.
Jurassic Park on it, so that's why I never heard of it. That makes sense. It's all coming together now.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Is that why you walk the dinosaur?
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I could walk this.
I like how it comes.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, but my first game Crow had Jurassic Park on it. I don't think it was in that one.
No, it was in '91. So anyway,
this might have been '91 now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So another interesting bit is Natsume began development of a Game Boy version of this.
Yes, it's called Ninja Gaiden Shadow.
You got it, Ninja Gaiden Shadow,
which is a fun game too. It plays a lot like this. It's a lot shorter and a lot easier. Not that this one's overly difficult, but this is probably the difficulty on it. This is probably a little bit. If you could beat Castlevania, Mega Man 2, Mega Man, you could beat those type of games. Is about that kind of difficulty. Maybe a little easier. Just a scotch.
I'd beat Mega Man 2, Mega Man.
Mega Man 2 or Mega Man. Mega Man 2, Mega Man.
Mega Man, is that the subtitle?
Mega Man to the Mega Man. Brokeback
Mega Man
style.
Squared.
The subtitle for Mega Man 2 is Mega Man.
I still don't know.
Mega Man to Mega Man. Going Brokeback.
I still don't know what that means.
Going Brokeback means you're going to have gay sex with it.
No.
On the mountain.
Oh.
You gotta tell them.
With the beard nose.
So Brokeback Mountain. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Brokeback Mountain, I get it.
Who's
Cowboys fucking.
Brokeback beard?
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Who's Hayato's Brokeback lover on the NES?
Be Karada.
Is that a guy?
Oh, wait. It
would be
Ryu Hayabusa or Joe.
Yeah,
Joe
I say
it'd be Joe
Okay,
Hisashi, Ryu. Oh, Kid Nicky.
Why has it got to be a kid?
That's a kid.
Wow.
No, that's for the bear cub community.
I think I should fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie Chan. I could see
From
that.
Action Kung Fu, yeah, or the guy.
Dude,
from,
I would fuck
Kung
Jackie
Fu.
Chan.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Hell yeah.
Who else? There was a lot of the guy from Black of the Wrath Mana, but he's a crappy ninja.
Okay.
Let's say the guy from Shatterhand, maybe.
I don't have much to say about this, but questions is like this. So this is after Shinobi.
Yes.
Like after Revenge and after Shinobi 3. How would you compare it to those games?
It's a lot easier, a lot shorter. It's a lot. You don't have a double jump. Shinobi's all about the double jump. Shinobi 2, Revenge, and 3 are all about the double jump. And a lot of platforming hazards are a lot more difficult in those games. These ones don't have nearly as hazardous platforming sections. You don't always have a throwing star. You have, like Shinobi 3, you have a sword you can use. And I think in 2 you do too. I can't remember. Maybe you guys can correct me. But this one, your sword is always usually available unless you pick the Kurigami, whatever Spencer said it was. So the platform, I would say the platforming's a little more easier. It's not co-op. Shinobi is not co-op. So this has, if you have people to play with, that want to play an old NES game, you could do that. And see, it's a lot shorter, and the bosses are nowhere near as great as Shinobi's bosses. I mean, they're good, but they're not like giant biohazard mutant coming out from the ground targeting you with a reticle kind of good.
I missed part of your segment because I'm drinking coffee and it goes right through me like Sophia the Third, so I had to go pee. And so I missed. Is this like a beat 'em up or a platformer?
It's a platformer, ninja platformer. Think Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi, but you don't rescue kids in this one. And it's the stage hazards are not as difficult as Shinobi because you don't have to rely on a double jump. It's a lot shorter. The bosses aren't as big as overly spectacle like Shinobi.
I just asked one question, Brian. I asked if it was a goddamn platformer or beat 'em up. You said to say one of the other.
It's a platformer.
I gotta go on a rant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God.
It's a beat former where you form the beat.
Yeah, I think Ninja Gaiden or something like that, but not as fast paced.
Beatback Mountain.
That's you can ignore Alex.
Well, if you want to play the Beatback Mountain game on NES, would be Crash at Demon Head. That would be the Beatback Mountain game.
You can ignore Alex, by the way, Brian. He obviously clearly does not understand the concept of a podcast. So
I thought that was Jerry Seinfeld. I didn't know it was Alex.
It was Alex disguised as Jerry Seinfeld. He hides.
Jerry's the beard.
Yeah,
damn it! I've been found out. I'm in Jerry jail.
And there he will stay.
But yeah, give it a shot if you want, or not. I don't care.
Do you think it'd be more fun co-op? Like if you had friends,
it depends depends on what kind of person you are. If you get annoyed by people playing a game with you, like a Super Mario game, like you don't want them in your way, you want to do good, and they just start messing up, then no. But if you're a little more lenient on that, then yeah, I think it would be fun. It depends on the type of person.
I'm just like,
do you like
what kind of person you are? I'm like, I'm a troll person. What about me?
Do you like playing 2-player Contra or 2-player Super Mario Brothers or multiplayer Super Mario Brothers? Wii for new Super Mario Brothers games.
Like same time co-op, same.
Yeah, do you like that?
It has to be same time.
If you do, yeah, it's same time. Yeah. If you like that, then yeah, probably.
Yeah, I like that.
But keep in mind that this is an NES game, so even though I think it's good,
I hope it is.
Maybe you might not.
It might take. Co-op makes any game fun. Like at least you're experiencing it with somebody, and it's kind of it makes it more fun. So
yeah,
it really depends on the like level design, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, because playing Mario 3D World with you two
it's terrible.
Was a fucking nightmare.
What are you talking about?
It was stupid, but it was fun. That's the kind of nightmare you want to have.
Yeah, dude, I was freaking drunk.
That can be fun too if you're like a little inebriated or you just want to have fun. But just go into it if you want to make any progress. You probably want to give your other player some leeway, or at least you got to be on the same. If you want to actually beat the game, you guys have to be. Since it's an NES game, you got to play and play again. You have to work together like one cohesive unit, to do it. You can't
do that again, Brian.
I want that to be my new channel. A little inebriated.
A little inebriated.
So you have
welcome
to do
back
that.
to Little Inebriated. I hope you guys enjoyed today.
That's my rap name. Yeah.
Little
it's Little Inebriated on the Little Neeb on the track.
I got a booze in my head. Kids dead. Ooh, need to throw up.
I need a shorty. I got a 40.
40 ounce. Warm 40 ounce.
I know 40 was a long time ago for you, Brian.
That was only
1940.
Yeah, 1940.
After the war, right before the war, mid-war.
1940, the year I had my first kiss.
No, that was no, never mind.
No, tell.
Good,
okay.
No, don't.
No, I'm not telling.
I'll protect you, Brian. Thanks, Brian. You can pick who goes next.
Hey, y'all! Don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.